Hey guys, Ashfury here, and today I want to show you some details about Battle 80 from the Cell game event. Now, the hard mode for this event was just released, and for the moment we can fight up to Battle 80. The rest of the fights will be released starting from 24th of July, and Battle 100, the last battle, will be released on 28th of July. But until then, let's check some details about Battle 80. This one is quite easy, especially if you want to use some boosted characters like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Perfect Cell, the new Vegeta or the new androids. Of course, I wanted to see how strong Cell is at this level, so I decided to play with a mono yellow team without boosted fighters. For that I picked Future Gohan, Afterwar Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I picked them because they are awesome fighters, have pretty good synergy and are useful dead or alive. With that being said, let's jump directly into the fight. I want to mention that on the bench I use some normal yellow boosters, nothing important there. And as you can see from the battle start, Cell will apply some debuffs on the first fighter that starts the fight. These debuffs will increase the card cost, the strike card cost and the blast attack card cost. Maybe it's a good idea to swap immediately the first fighter that starts the fight, so you can get rid of these buffs and then continue to use your blast cards or star cards with a normal cost. Of course, Cell also has enough buffs. As you can see there below his health bar, he has a lot of buffs there. This means that every time he will successfully hit you, he will take a big chunk of your health points, hit points, so be careful and try to avoid his damage. When using Rising Rush from the test I've done, I noticed that if you're using Strike or Blast attack, he will usually guess it. So he has 20% chance of guessing it, but I've noticed that especially for Blast, he usually gets it. Of course, it's the same when he uses Rising Rush. If you are using a Strike card or a Blast card, you will usually dodge his Rising Rush attack. As mentioned, the team synergy it's pretty good and the fighters are awesome. Let's take for example Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He has a great ultimate attack, and if you manage to hit Cell with that, it will apply a fate attack effect that will give you some seconds to recharge your key and get your cards back. But for the moment, I want to get Cell first life bar, so for that I will try to hit him with as many strike cards or blast cards as possible, frequently swapping fighters in and out of the fight and avoiding Cell's attack as much as possible. As you can see, if he managed to successfully hit me, he will take a lot of damage, and remember, his ultimate attack can apply fate effect. It's same like I did when I used Gotenks ultimate attack. But Future Gohan is pretty good. He managed to take that, and even if Cell would have killed him there, it doesn't really matter because you know, Future Gohan ultimate ability will give some buffs on the allies if he's defeated. He will passing on the wheel. Of course, the buffs will be a lot better if I will have a future team, but even in this position, it will give me some strike attack that is more than enough to finish this fight. For the second Rising Rush, I wanted to make a small test, so I picked again a blast attack card. I know that Cell has only 20% chance of dodging my Rising Rush, but still I wanted to test it if I choose the same card, if he will dodge it again or not. This time he didn't, he picked a strike attack card, and because of that I managed to get 945,000 damage on him, which is pretty good. Remember, this fight is not very hard. If you are using some boosted characters like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Perfect Cell, or maybe the new androids or the new Vegeta, you have a pretty good chance to finish this fight in time without any problem. I tested the mono yellow team just for fun and to see how strong Cell is at this level. Now remember, we are just at the battle 80, there are still 20 more battles to go, and in each fight Cell will get stronger, stronger and stronger until he will reach his full potential in the last battle of the event, battle 100, when he will be in his perfect form and will have level 4500. even in that fight he will have some boosted enemies like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, of course, and Perfect Cell and the new androids and Vegeta. We'll see how difficult that fight will be, but until then we can have some fun and we can farm some items in Battle 80. This concludes this small video. I hope you guys like it and enjoy it, and until next time, this is Arch Fury. Thank you for watching.